Overthinking. Do you also suffer from this? Does it happen with you that thoughts are coming and you just don't know how to handle it? Do you struggle with, oh my god, why am I thinking so much? Not a very uncommon problem. Today, this exactly is what we are going to decode. Hi, I am Richa, your clarity coach. Welcome to this space where we figure out all that which is associated with our daily living and decision making. Why overthinking becomes so important when it comes to decision making? When you overthink, the body secretes certain chemicals and releases certain hormones, which impacts in a way that we feel depressed, we feel sad, we feel anxious, we feel stressed. Imagine what would be the quality of decisions that you would take in such emotional state. Your decisions would be impulsive, based on reactions and not realities. And we have already spoken quite a lot about why and how we must choose realistic decisions. How should we really make realistic decisions? So now taking it ahead, what happens when we overthink? Of course, we have already just seen how the chemical reactions in the body functions. Now, there is this notion that thoughts, they just come from somewhere. And I am reminded of the incident when I was doing graduation. I used to go to give exams, and very interestingly, in the examination hall, songs would keep coming to me. And they would keep coming to me in a way that I just can't handle it. I did not know where are they coming from. I want to concentrate on writing. I want to focus on writing my answers. But songs are coming. Now what do I do of that? And I used to wonder why. It was because I indulged so much in singing. I was singing the entire day. The songs would find their space in my head, and then they will come up even when I do not want them. So today I understand, and today I know how to handle them. But then I literally felt like a victim. I really do not want you to feel the same way. And I'm sure once you go through this video, you will feel much more empowered. So let's get into decoding why overthinking happens, where it comes from, how do we handle them. The first thing to understand is thoughts are not unwanted guests. Yes, we feel they are just coming from all directions and we have no control over them. But hey, why do certain thoughts only come to you? Have you ever thought of that? Thoughts are nothing but energies. Every thought is an energy, and that is why even by the end of the day you have not done anything physical, but you had been sitting thinking, you will feel fatigued. Your energy has been used. You will feel drained out. So remember that thoughts are energy. And all the thinking process that we engage in, that consumes energy. So we need to become cautious about that. Now, why specific thoughts come to us? Get into the core of it. You will realize specific thoughts are coming to us because that is what we indulge in. So whatever you do, and this is why man is known by the company he keeps, becomes so important. Now the new statement is man is the average of 5 closest people that they stay with. Where is this averaging coming from? It is about what kind of gossips are you engaging in? What kind of books do you read? What kind of serials do you watch? What kind of movies do you enjoy? What kind of songs do you sing or do you indulge in? What kind of places do you visit? What kind of parties do you go to? Where do you spend your time? Depending upon where do you spend your time, your brain is going to have certain reactions. The neurons fire in typical ways, and those areas of your brain gets activated. Now these are getting into your long-term memory and then slowly into subconscious pattern. And even when you do not want, all these keep coming. So if you engage yourself in the discussion of politics throughout the day, that is what is going to bother you. If you engage yourself into hearing, hey, this competitive exam, that person got marks, life is so stressful, this person did not get employment, that person did not get admission, you are going to feel, my God, I don't know what is going to happen to me. If you are all the time talking of watching movies of girlfriend, boyfriends, romance, love stories, all the time your mind is going to feel romantic, and the need of having the other person to fulfill this desire is going to be even stronger. And when you do not get them, you feel miserable. So thoughts are not unwanted, kids. If you want to get rid of overthinking, if you want to become peaceful, joyous, if you want to be creative, it's very important that you direct yourself in a way that the thoughts are of certain quality. Now it is very interesting to note that wherever you will spend your time more, you will get more ideas about those. You spend more time in going to malls and looking at different dresses and looking at different fashions and looking at different makeups and looking at tourist spots. You are going to get more ideas about, hey, I can create such and such dress, I can do such and such makeup. Those only will be coming to you. But you need to check, is that what is important for your life to be creative? Is that what is going to give you some benefit in the long term? You know, we get stuck in this titillation, pleasing the senses. And that's a problem, because when you get into pleasing the senses, you will find yourself indulging everything which is related to sensory pleasure. It could be food, it could be what do you feel, it could be what do you see, etc. And time will fly by, opportunities will keep coming and growing, and you will see that you are not really growing in any skill. So is that how you want to build your life? Because if you spend your time in those spaces, that is how your mind is going to get occupied. It is equally important to notice here that whatever thinking you engage yourself in, when you are doing all that, it derives energy from you. And when it gets that energy, it inflates, it becomes powerful. It becomes really powerful. And now, even if you want to stop it, you can't, because it has that power. It will come and demands its space. One more very interesting aspect with respect to thoughts that we all must be very, very conscious about is, notice that when we actually daydream deliberately, we engage ourselves in thoughts which are so nice, or even the thoughts that are, oh my God, the exams are going to come, this may not happen, my boyfriend may not come, my girlfriend may not come, I may not have the money, what will I do? Even those thoughts, any kind of thoughts in fact, we derive pleasure. Now it is going to sound very difficult, tough, rude, or is it breaking your pattern? How is it, how am I deriving pleasure from? How do I pay my examination fees? What will happen to my result, etc.? We actually derive pleasure. This is such a subtle process of ego that it totally gets unnoticed. We need to cut ourselves then and there. Chop. I am no more indulging. Now, the trick is, if you get into, oh, I got into seeking pleasure, I am such a fool, I am such an idiot, I am such an unconscious person, etc., etc., you are getting into the trap once again. So, no engagement. It happened, that's all. Cut, move ahead. Cut, move ahead. Cut, move ahead. No more engagement. No indulgence. No questioning. No justification. Oh, it happened because, No, not at all. So, when you find yourself any moment, and more and more you practice this, easier it is going to become for you. More easily you are going to catch yourself. Initially it is going to be difficult. It is just like when the rocket goes to the space, the initial thirst, that energy that it requires to go against the gravity, that's very high, because right now there is a pull. Similarly, right now there is a pull in your case. So initially it will take you a lot of energy, but don't give up. Love yourself enough to not punish you by miserable thoughts, or not punish yourself by thinking which leaves you miserable. Give that much of effort to yourself. Be brutal, be rude, and just cut it. Do not seek out pleasures through the daydreaming, etc. Yeah? Now, I'm going to unfold another very interesting fact to you. The moment you catch yourself overthinking or so, and the moment you shift where you are engaging yourself, and you engage yourself into something which you feel so aligned with, which you just enjoy doing, that is helping you express yourself, which could be writing, which could be composing anything, which could be reading, which could be even things like practicing some meditative techniques, etc. Anything. It could be playing, it could be creating puzzles, whatever it could be. You will see that the immersion will be so high, the quality that you will create will start improving, and you will enjoy the process so much that you will not even think of what result it is going to give you. You will be in the process of creation. And forget thinking, overthinking. Thinking itself will not happen. That's the interesting catch. In immersion, you will see that you are not even thinking. Forget overthinking coming and taking you for a ride. And the kind of feeling it leaves you with, it is amazing. You feel fulfilled, contented. You feel, oh wow, this time was worth spent. And that is where you also start to grow as a person. So shift what you are indulging yourself in. Shift where you are spending your time. Change the quality of talks, the quality of people, the quality of books. Don't be afraid. Oh my God, if I do not spend time with this friend, they will get angry, and who will be my friend then? With whom will I share? These things will happen, these thoughts will come. But if you will allow them to go, and you will grow, you will see yourself attracting people of the kind of similar energies, wherein you will be able to express even more, learn even more, create even more. So you will also see that the quality of life shifts, the quality of people who surround you also shift. And hence, those people who stay with you, like your parents, etc., their behavior towards you will change. Their attitude towards you will change. Their opinion about you will change. So actually a lot starts to happen. Just initiating, working on your overthinking. So let me just put it all once again together. We said thought pulls energy. So we need to check what we are engaging in. Then we said when we overthink, there are chemical reactions, hormones are secreted, they leave us stressed, anxious, etc., finally miserable. Then we said we take pleasure in thinking, and this thinking is actually our daydreaming. And then we move to how do we handle it. We said the beginning is with recognizing that, oh my god, this is what I'm doing. The second step, no justification, no more indulgence, no questioning why I did like that. The next step, shift yourself, engage yourself into doing things which are creative, constructive, that else helps you, allows you to express yourself. And when you do that, immersion happens and thinking automatically stops. So overthinking is not really a big problem if you start working on your consciousness, your awareness. But you will feel very, very trapped and you will feel like a victim if you do not take these things into consideration. I really look forward to a healthy you, both physically and mentally. And I really wish that you are able to work through your thoughts wonderfully. Do share your experiences in the comment box and your specific takeaways in the comment box. I love reading them and I love answering each one of them. That's what will make my creation of this video successful. When what I wish to share, I'm able to. So do like and subscribe, and see you in the next video with some another interesting topic around decision making, etc.